Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
So I think last time you were here, we forgot to ask you about just making the transition from receiver to the DB's room. Can you tell us about that? I know it was a while ago, but just how happy you are with the transition and how you feel like you've been playing this year.
Oh, I'm very happy with it. Wherever I get the best opportunity to play and showcase my skills, I'll go to that position, better help the team win. And that's what happened. Coming from receiver to DB, I was able to do that, contribute as much as I can.
How hard has transition been? What you expected? What's been kind of like you enjoyed it? What's been kind of like
the hardest was going from running forward to now going backwards every play. So that was definitely the hardest, but the ball skills are there. I have the concepts, the offensive concepts, I have a good mix for that, so yeah.
Did you play some DB in high school?
Yeah, I did, my sophomore and junior year.
So it was a while between backpedaling.
A couple years, yep.
You made a pick in the game against the last time UCLA played at FCS school. Was that would you say that was kind of your career highlight so far?
I would say so, and then I got hurt the next game, so, but that's why this is my bounce back year, so definitely that, and then the sack from last game, so I would say those two so far.
How different is the nickel position, let's say? You first transitioned to corner, I think, if that is true, and now you're at the nickel. How different is that for you?
I would say it's a lot more action, because now I'm doing run fits, I'm blitzing, and I'm guarding like a corner. So rather than that corner, it's just you and that receiver really on the outside the whole game. So it's a lot more action.
You like that better?
I do. I like being in the mix.
I know the Cronin family knows your dad. Do you know them as well? Do you know Coach Mick Cronin?
Oh, yeah. I say hi to him every time I see him around campus. Yeah, he's a good guy. Definitely.
You knew him before you got here? Because of your dad?
Didn't. My dad did. I didn't. But he introduced me in them. So yeah, cool relationship now. Yeah.
You brought up the sack that you got. What's it like playing on a defense that's been this aggressive, racking up so many tackles for loss this early in the season?
It's just momentum. The more we get, the more we got Latu, Jay, some great D linemen. As the momentum picks up, now that goes over to the DBs. Now they're getting tackles for loss and sacks. So it's just a momentum build defense, and we all play together, play hard.
What are the defining characteristics of the secondary specifically?
Effort, definitely effort. Next play mentality. Not focus on bad play or good play, you still got to play the next play. And everyone's on the same page with that, so we're all on the same page every play.
The next play mentality, that's the thing that Chip harps on a lot,
definitely.
Right? What are some of the other Chip isms that you guys kind of take to heart?
Practicing hard. You can't practice hard, and then, you can't practice soft and then play hard. So it's just every day you have to be the same guy. So on game day, it's just routine. It's not like you say you can't sink to your level, or you sink to your level of training, not rise to the occasion. Yeah.
How's Alex Johnson been just helping you learn that position?
Great. That's my big brother. I just moved to that position in the spring, and every time I have a question, answers it, shows love every day. Every time I make a good play, he's the first one right there next to me. So that's my big brother, definitely.
What have you seen from North Carolina Central?
Great team, a lot of athletes. They won last year. They won the championship down in the Southwest Conference. So definitely a lot of athletes. So it was going to be a fun game.
When were you fully recovered from your injury?
Fully, I would say I came back to help the offense a little bit, but fully recovered, it was probably around bowl game. It took a minute. It was a high ankle sprain, so it took a minute. Yep.
You've been making that transition, back when you were starting it, going from receiver to DB. What, I guess, immediately translated?
What was the easiest for me? Or?
Well, yeah, just what as a receiver immediately translates as a defensive back?
Ball skills. When the ball's in the air, know how to go get it. I say that's not a one-up on other DBs, it's just more natural because I was attacking the ball the whole time over there. So.
What about the head turn, though? That's got to be a little different, right? Because you're running toward the receiver as opposed to, the ball.
Oh, yeah. If you look up too early, the ball might go over your head. So it's just because naturally, as a receiver, you want to look up. You know the ball's coming. But now, DB, you got to connect with the guy and then look up. So it's owning in on that new technique that different on both sides of the ball. Yeah.
Does your dad give you a lot of input on football?
It's more mindset instead of football because he didn't play football, so it's more mindset, I would say.
Like mindset in what way? What does he say to you?
Trust in the process. Nothing happens overnight. Just kind of like Chip says, you got to be the same guy every day to build that confidence, to build that skill on the field. Just little stuff like that.
You ever watch any of his old highlights?
Yeah, he shows me sometimes. He'll send me on Instagram. Some pages will post his home runs or whatever.
Yeah.
He'll just be like, look at your dad back in the day. That happens a lot.
Do you have a favorite one that you've seen?
Favorite one, I would say the one here at the upper deck in Yankee Stadium.
Okay.
I just liked how the atmosphere, how it looked, everything, and he pimped it a little bit too. So
Okay.
I'd say that one. Yeah.
Do you keep in touch with Miller Moss at all?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he got into the game at SC.
Yeah. Every time he gets in, he makes a play. So yeah, we talk about it a lot. Yeah. I talk to him often. Definitely.
Are you more of a Braves fan or Yankees fan?
Braves.
Neither. Braves.
Braves,
There you
for
go.
sure.
Good answer.
Definitely Braves.
There you go. Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jim.
Thanks.
Good.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Jim.
Appreciate you.
Thanks.
How y'all doing?
Hey there.
Good.
How you doing?
Good.
It's been a really nice couple games for the secondary. I think you guys are among the nation's leaders in interceptions. What's kind of come together for you guys, you think?
Just being aggressive, communicating, getting to know how each other play. That's a big factor, and really just being where we're supposed to be and attacking the ball.
How have you been able to make such a big impact as one of the younger guys out there?
Just knowing what I'm doing and what everybody else is doing, communicating well, and just not so much thinking, just read and react. When you play like that, you play faster.
What's the key to closing in? I think I want to say in the opener, Coastal Carolina tried to throw a screen early. You closed in. I think they maybe would have gained a yard, and if that. I mean, what's the key to stopping a play that quickly?
Really just read and react. Don't think about it too much. It's football. That's not rocket science. It's you see a man, you see ball, get ball. So really, that's just that.
As a starter, do you feel like you have to be a leader out there, even though you are, still on the younger side?
To a certain extent, we all have our leaders in certain areas on the D-line on all levels. So yeah, as being a starter, really stepping up, taking control of that communication and that leadership, something I could do.
Who does the calls for the secondary out there?
The safeties control the calls.
Okay. So you split that with Kenny, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you think just playing at Sierra Canyon and like seeing a high level of competition at such a young age kind of help develop your mindset and get you
It
where
most
you are
definitely help. Seeing all different types of talent can help you for the next level. So, and then we played a lot of, not college style coverages, so that kind of helped too. And then we had some NFL coaches that was on the coaching staff too, so that for sure helped.
Coach Kelly said you played in 4 games last year. He said he specifically kept you to 4 games to retain your red shirt. How frustrating is that when you just play in 4 and you want to play in more, let's say?
It can get frustrating a little bit because you obviously want to be on the field with your brothers, but at the same time you got to control what you can control and just take it day by day, keep getting better. And if you don't feel that you're ready, then make them feel that you're ready. Just show them that you're ready. So just keep working.
So it must have felt really good, unlimited, to be able to play this year.
Oh yes, sir.
Are you friends with Kamari Bailey or any other basketball guys?
Yeah, so that's my guy. We was in the same class together. So yeah, that's my guy.
Keep up with him now. Is he in the NBA?
Yes, sir. I wasn't that close with Ronnie.
When did you find out you were going to start at safety?
I think game week.
Game week.
Yeah, game week.
How'd that happen? How'd they tell you?
The coaches just let us know. But we have 4 guys that could all play, so really he just told us that obviously 2 people have to start, but we all going to rotate through.
How beneficial has it been to break up the drills and practice between cornerbacks and safety this season?
How difficult?
Breaking up safeties and cornerbacks into 2 different groups?
I mean, it's a little easier just because you can talk to each person a little bit more. And so it's more of a deeper connection with the coach. Because you got one coach and it's all of us in one room, it's kind of hard to get to know a player and talk to him and see how he learns the game and see like what he sees. It's kind of hard when it's just one coach. But when you break that up and it's just less people, it kind of helps you, more communication.
So you were originally committed to Stanford?
Yes, sir.
Don't regret that decision of flipping to UCLA at all?
No, sir. I'm glad I'm here. Everything happens for a reason. I prayed on it, and I just felt God told me this is the best choice for me.
You should constantly, always says there's always areas to improve every position group. What would you say is the secondary still trying to clean up as you guys go into this next one?
We got to turn down the X plays. I feel like we gave up in both games. We gave up a little too many deep balls, and just sometimes it's communication, sometimes it's technique, sometimes it's just you there, but person makes a great play. So you just got to get those though. We got to try to be perfect in every aspect.
What do you prefer, playing that high free safety or more down in the box?
I like both. I mean, strong, you in the box, you in the action. Free, you get to just read and react, make a play, trust your instinct. So I like both.
How good can this defense be, do you think?
Oh, we can be great. Showing flashes of being great. We just got to keep improving.
Are you a chess guy?
Yes, ma'am.
How many chess players are there on this
There's
team?
actually,
it seems like there's quite a few this
yeah,
year.
there's actually a lot than I expected because I played in high school with my friends. We all played at lunch and stuff like that. Yeah, so here there's actually a few. Darius plays, Justin Martin plays, Caleb, Tuliao. It's a lot. I could keep going. J. Mike, Kosen Yankov. There's a lot more too. There's a lot of players I play.
Who's the hardest guy to beat in chess?
For me, I'll probably say Darius. Me and Darius go back and forth a lot. So yeah.
I think they said that you're one of. Haven't they said he's one of the toughest chess players on the team, though?
So. I think
they
J-Mike
named
said
you
that.
before.
I think I'm
Kamari.
the best.
Oh, you do? That's what we were looking for. That trash talking. Okay.
Does that translate to the game at all? I'm sure.
Oh yeah, just having that confidence. You gotta have confidence to play in college. You just want to have a certain swag that you bring to the game. Just be your own person though, in that sense. But just have a lot of confidence when you play.
Does Central look like they're more of a run team, pass team? Do they have any tendencies so far?
They look like both. They have quarterback that he's a dual threat, hurts you both ways. Good running back, good receivers, good pass concepts. O-line looks pretty big and good. So really, they can hurt you in both areas.
Did you play in the Alabama State game a year ago?
Yes, I played towards the end.
Was that your first
Yes,
game?
sir. Yes, sir.
What was that like to get in your first game?
I was a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I was a little nervous. First college game, so a little jitters and stuff. But it felt good though to play in that game.
Obviously, this is the last non-conference game before you guys start conference play. I mean, last year you guys had to scare, the game right before Pac-12 play. How much does something like that maybe stick with you guys to try to, close out non-conference strong going into Utah?
We're just gonna play our game and how the game goes, how the game goes. Sometimes random events happens in a game, and you got to move on. You got to keep going. We're not really too worried about last year. We got to looking right now. So we got NC Central right now. We're gonna play NC Central, and we're gonna give them our best shot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it,
Kamari.
Matthew.